Assalamualaikum, mangi ni 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 group ku nekk sa tur sa sant ñu ngi follow up seen conversation yi depuis démba and lépp lu nekk di wax moo nekk li nga xam ne dafa concern staff bi comme ni ko vice président waxee rek démba yëgu nañu solution boobu waaye tey li ma bëggoon a ñu waxtaanee moo nekk case 𝒂𝒂𝒏 bi at this point case 𝒂𝒂𝒏 is no longer about staff association léegi foog naa it's about ñun ñii staff bi ñu gis ne suñ morom mu si problème right now ñu jógal ko ñu nit and ñu xam ne tey 𝒂𝒂𝒏 la ëllëg mun naa nekk keneen ak keneen jombut kenn anyways because nit as long as yaa ngi liggéey si place di nga make mistakes di nga am yi nga xam ne mer dina la ci dugal ak yu bari bari daal and lu nekk mun naa dal nit so yàlla daal moo xam seytaane ku nekk mun na laa ñëw rek nga def li nga xam ne di nga ko rëccu waaye fu mu toll nii kii si 𝒂𝒂𝒏 foog naa back and forth bi dafa nekk di bari because comme ni ko Famara waxee démba dañ gis ne moom nga xam ne gars yi ngi bindaat ne on the 5th of February dañ ko daaxa but surprisingly on the 5th of February ñu ngi daaxa 𝒂𝒂𝒏 waaye fay nañ ko salary for the month of February which is very surprising secondly 𝒂𝒂𝒏 mu ne dafa demoon foofu pour jëli ab dismissal letter bi o den bu mu demee gars yi dañ ko wane ko duñ ko ko jox léegi na dem mu binda la moo tax mu nanguutoon a jël first dismissal letter because bu ñu waxoon ne dañ ko koo jox dañ ko jox letter bi jëlaat ko si loxo ne ko mu dem dinañ ma oo ma dem jëli ko te man loolu du suma liggéey bu ma dem jëli dismissal letter yi jàmbur duma dugg si yooyu noonu suma yoon nekku ci dañ ko jox dismissal letter bi kooku fu mu war a jaar ak ñoom mu jaar ak ñoom bot ñoom ñu ne dañ ko dinañ ma oo so gisuma lu tax ma war a dem foofu noonu pour dem jëli dismissal letter jàmbur so ma bañ a dem dew ma fa anyways but then again 𝒂𝒂𝒏 gars yi demoon nañu lii ba wax nañ leen ne amuñu right pour dismiss ko te police case bi is not done wax nañ leen tamit ñu fay ko salary bi comme niñ ko war a fayee ñu full service rule bi ak Labour Act bi so gars yi si nañ ko fay salary February tamit ba ne ñoom ñu ne dismiss nañ ko in February so léegi fu mu toll nii ñoom ñu ne 𝒂𝒂𝒏 binda explain lu tax jëlut letter bi and he's not going to write and explain wax naa ko mu binda dara because lu ñu nekk dem mooy pour am legal backing ne 𝒂𝒂𝒏 si boppam moo bañ a jël letter waaye ñoom joxoon nañ ko ko léegi 𝒂𝒂𝒏 mu ngi acknowledge ne dëgg-dëgg moom moo nekk at fault and he's not going to write anything wax naa ko now leena laa bëgg ñu propose fii nii this is not about staff association again nekkuma di speak fii as staff association president dëgg la most of the evidence maa ngi ko amee because am di communicate ak ñoom si fi 𝒂𝒂𝒏 tamit su ñëwee daf ma di yëgal man tam am naa communication ma dee def ak li mu 𝒂𝒂𝒏's case fine waaye dama bëgg a léegi ñu teg staff association aside because bëgguma ñu indi suñ differences in this 𝒂𝒂𝒏 is in trouble to be honest with you 𝒂𝒂𝒏 borom njaboot la def na mistake fine dañ ko njëkk a tooñ salary bi dilee 𝒂𝒂𝒏 tam tooñ li moo def kenn justify ko but then right now doo mun a daaxa nit ki noonu jëlloo benn administrative process binduloo ko ne danga ko suspend because bu ñu amee meeting nag ñoom workshop dañu waxoon ne dinañ ko binda suspend ko def through administrative process yëpp mu am right to fair hearing mu oo ko laajte ko lu tax mu def lii mu wax si kanami committee and all that loolu mooy procédure bi waaye deful benn si yooyu so léegi li ma nekk di propose mooy añ lañ ñëw together ñu jàppale 𝒂𝒂𝒏 ñu tegantu association bi amaangul lawyer amaangul legal representative so moo tax maa ngi wane léegi nañ leen ci génne association bi waaye ñu ñëw taxaw as suñ broda moo am problème ñu teg ñu ni neen suñ mënee teg bi am lu ñoo am ñu jëlal ko ay legal representative su ko defee 𝒂𝒂𝒏 moom tam mu jël legal action against them because lii du mun a continue kii doo mun a jékki-jékki rek daaxa ko noonu benefits yi yooyu yëpp mu lose ko te demuloo through the right procedure mooy ne yow da nga jékki-jékki rek yaaxal life from just like that so dama bëgg a dégg yéen tam loolu lañ ci am seen xalaat bëgg naa xam seen xalaat li mu doon suñ paree tamit am na beneen lu ma bëgg a discuss ak yéen waaye nañ leen paree ma 𝒂𝒂𝒏 den xëj na fii ba ngoon mun nañ discuss leneen tamit jërë ngeen jëf.
Okay guys, ala baraka bake atul melialon ko atul kan jibe anal badi malem sirvo sonko eke bayo sonko Gambia ale ñing audio mem moy ñu audio ñing Gambia Ports Authority la assistant president Miss Jata wala be diam kanteng ila staff association ila nyaton kol what happened is albea kalam dolanu wat sotonu alport a man ila staff soldier a man port staff soldier o safo ila joro ñing a lekkal a tardeta no wo wato la post la staff sulu ila tana na ka kamben ka joko in fact sai manta do go kela in fact it went to a level for ayatinna over time ko yo be bondi la do go kono bari letaro finditale alports na ko ko mine ayatinna joro ñu deleta ito ko bank ko latina staff solo joro deleta but nyaaji be joro deleta wato men wat le me alon ko wat jam farim balem. But it was not only about Joro, but also about ila overtime. They refused to pay them all those debts. So during that period, because some people, it will be depending only low salary, but depending on basically, sometimes you become confused. I am not saying I am menke, that's what he should do. I'm not saying that. But menke this pamusa iko malam for I mean at the convert life pamusa na gal noma katan ni loko by force nyanda ka jole so okola so gal ko wa baila so but you need to understand mine atina abo nationalism go pamusa be do kola ni porotole pamusa nam force ka mo kama pamusa nam mo attack but nele pamusa be tala be mo attack la because pamusa for that level me along it need his money asuna la konola. That is what forced him to do that. So basically, I mean, it will fananyanta kawo jibele. Kajuko, he was frustrated. I mean, mole mea lonko, I mean, kule nyakasta buloko no. So I think the only thing as a menke no ole to katai no wakafu ya joko. Right? So I'm not saying pamusa menke that is right. I'm not saying go I menke is right. I'm not going to force any intimanta mo so what la kukam mea lonko ani luamanta. But now, milad ne babaila. Kula kume yalongo, you are the cause of okwenye. So you come out baila, ya sefe later blah blah blah. But at the end of it, the interest with them they went to labor. Kabila and labor, so labor attendiko no, the procedure or the process alport you may use, the talkies you may use is wrong. That's what labor told them. Labor attended the procedure and the process you may use is wrong. So it bounce out baila no. But yet still they are insisting on the Bamsa violence. It's like the Alport is now even disrespecting the law of our land, if that is the case. Because labor will never see in to protect Dokulan Milialon Dokuala, Mansakunda and other places. So if the mother went to labor and labor not no, Alport does not have the right or does not have the powers or Alport does not follow the due process. So ni Alport ko Bamsa Baila. So this means Alport they don't respect the law of the Gambia. But guys, after the audio player from the staff association and the post, the audio player jane albela moela. But ndala concern madam to be wala ñu ko Gambia government under Adama Barrow. This is not about politics. And anytime we speak, you could have politicians or lebe diamola. But you manque politicote. Gambian kolunga diamato lele. You manque politicote. Anu, mina diamo mena, belefle le dron, albeye lamoy ani hakilora. Albeye lamoy ani hakilora. Mbado. Mbado, alia kalam ko, Adama Barrow, Mazakunda, na seaport, ya sikale ya di Toki shoulder, na poro, ya sika ya di Toki shoulder. Tokisho. Yine poro sikale yadi Tokisho la. Yadi Tokisho la munkama eko put Tokisho le je manage. But zanyo nka o Tokisho le wole mine sama na poro to. Me ya longo Gambia government o keleno. O Tokisho le wole mu management neke o poro to. Me ya longo Gambia government o management o keleno. But yake mile kama is all because they want to rob le. Kana banko rob kanya binkan na banko ka. Because this government, because so now the only thing they will keep doing to get into deals. May I longo ibo deal kodo letala, ye campaign ol kala, ye na mulko na banko rob kotanke. So it's like Dola Bango, because President Manola focus is always going to be how am I going to be elected? And the moment I didn't feel like mine konoko, I think he can only become elected if we have money. tuma me alon ko ayni sota sono moko noko ate puru ate carte feo winno jang anyata ko dole soto la. So what will you do? From of a young go to Sokodo no you don't ebola. They don't care about men the Gambian call Batandila. They don't care about Gambian call, Gambian call a Toro movement. You don't care. But it's a local Nyadile, Purkata Gambian call can nene. So that tells us until Gambian call how are we thinking? That tells us until Gambian call, you masakunda can tolmuta nyadile. You masakunda akan tolmuta nyadile. Now, Yamola si porota aliata aliadi to a private company. Maya Lonko is clear because that private company is not competent to do the job. Yaporo Sigayadi private company la. And it's clear to you because that private company is not competent to do this job. Namilaje, after giving the port to them, Meje, Narana Milaje, Eko Ikata, si poro me alongo eko. Eko you be banjuna manage for a number of years. Near banjun money for a number of years, whatever little profit if mention la banjun, you can able wallet ala kasanya si poro law. Gambia ko alla moide almalong mafia al bejemo menke and you have to expose these people. Finally expose. Now, mbeje naje ko president kata ka bere lala ke sanyang. Imagine ekata mum bere lala ke sanyang because sanyang the construction of sanyang is not now among the science. It is after 5 years, it's after a couple of years. In Yondaka science, according to their own agreement. But now, because of politics, because of the mafia cartel, because of the game, they need the gallery. They need to play around with the gallery so that it becomes no. One, yetaje President Barota and Minister Assembly, iko allo. Naro lelo, and ye pitolta. Naro neo pitol melta. Alialon ne wo pichol narol be jole sotla wo pichol because ndol ning Gambia government ne nyobul ndol ning Gambia government ne sign former evidence here and Gambia government already they give us this number of place me alongo we can do this vast investment there because you don't tell us ko once you give them Banjul if Banjul ronka they the government ko nyoko na Banjul dilale ba ronka but now they are going to look for more investors. So, come on, we don't mind. They are going to look for more investors. Now, okay, you can go and play around with the gallery. There, because you have to go and look for investors. But you don't tell us, the contract is not about, they are going to look for investors. No. Contract on you manke. Contract on you movement wala nyundo ibe banjul seaport la tala bo do kula, ya la system wala fa, ina ibe kodo no sot la je. It will be 80% the tala. Gambia government is going to get 20%, and the 80% it be mentioned ibita science for on lola wallet. That is what he told us. That's what he told us. Now, Bani Gambia ko alila moide because mina membo kan jawolo jindi ko prasa understand Gambia Mansakunda the way they are mortgaging our country. Gambia Mansakunda the way they are playing with the mind of Gambians. Ibe tulun kan Gambia dumul hakilo la nyame. Ni manke politikoti. Nimu about the future of our country. Nimu na banko la samal. Gambia ko alila moy. Nimu na banko la samal. President Barrow ni mafia al bulo be dunna nyokono ibe na banko wa fil besiri na bulo la nyoka. Besiri na bulo la nyoka. Leaving these people ibe na banko wa Africa. Now, yemo la si porta ya di to kisola. Mbodi ya mukande bina mura na jel. Now, Banjul Bara 2017, President Barrow 2017, at the first tour, what was the promise of the president? President Barrow ko Banjul Bara about Bridgeland. That was the promise. This was a statement from the president. Nimu kuma county, member the President Barrow Dakono, ko Banjul Bara about Bridgeland. Not from me, it's from the president. In 2017, at the first tour, I met a man so ako Banjul Bara about Bridgeland. After 9 years or 10 years in office, after 9 years or 10 years, President Barrow be siri Masakunda Sinokam, Mamul fon koyo Banjul Bara fon koya sovele, so kon ka foko ka preach. After 9 to 10 years, President Barrow be siri Mansayala, Mamul ko Banjul Bara ya sovele fon komi ka sove, ka jibe jelle fon yimbrijo nabe dokula, abentala wati jelle la, aben afulo jelle depense la, mao fonje follow. for almost 9 years in power, almost 10 years in power. President Barrow Siri Masakuna Sanji Jal, Mani Moy follow, Manfemo in Kota. But when you come and follow, I understand what I'm trying to tell you. I understand the way the mafias are operating in our country. Therefore, President Barrow, the same Masakunda, they went and sign, they went and give a license to a Turkish company again. Another Turkish company also. In Turkish company do fana ya signé ko danke kaje ko wol fana comme Banjul Bara wol betala wol be ferry operation ko la river transport from Banjul Bara ko wol be river transport la kala Banjul Bara tem pesa bono masa kuna kilo len kanyala fale de même ka be Banjul Bara bridge la bridge ko mo buka moyala ina dana ka lay sino di another Turkish company kalay sino di wala kafuko wala sino ni kalay sino ta ka di wala again pour wala operation okay kabu Banjul kata bara river transport say ningotara anu the worst part is in adana minake that company yawol ke damul one of the most strategic location in the world, one of the most strategic location radio seat coma the former radio seat coma in adana ko company da ko la di wala pour wolé mullo wolé la ferry wolé la terminal lo ni wora Gambien ko ngadi amato le sa ni na bara ye mun to di la fault blame in adana wolé di wala so let's say wolé ferry be borla kabo the ferry is going to be kabo radio seat directly to Bara. That location you already well. Say, if ndakada Bara or kada Senegal, and now before betu na banyu kono already there's a terminal. Me along go feel lori when the kansamba banyu. When the kansamba Bara. Why should I just join? Me not na mede. Me na medu na banyu kono. Me not na me struggle to traffic be. So basically, they create another business for these Turkish mafias also. Pour kana si poro fa kana ebayo ka ferry service from the government the government ferry service nyinta ka tinya ka masibe because now you give a strategic location to a private company yel la men di private company la dula kuma ba dula lo kurimba ninkana banyu ko no manya ninkana ban bara manya na dum banyu ko ni naro de nga dum banyu ko no bela wolo jedo na bula ferro do pop I see myself in Bara. This government level for Nankede. But I want you people to listen to me carefully. Yadina si poro yadi Turkish company la. E muta kono na ferry service fana yo fananta ya license di a ferry to a Turkish ferry service company. Ya license di wol fana kono. But you understand it. Sir, ya license di to a private company while flying local. Very soon will fana la operation will start la. Very soon, will operation will start. Say, gonna election all. After many years, kunta kinda be panna, kanila be panna, johe be panna. After many years, you only wait until 2026 election all kana see. 2026 katefano kana see. 2026 ye fe dio sama ko danke through a very high loan. Itata julota, julubaka ta yota ye julodum banko kamala. Julu baka daw e julo dum banko kamala ko denke kanna ferio ka kataka ferio kuto san. Yes, I agree. Ferio you understand that? Yes, I agree. But one thing is very important. Every serious government, before you invest, masakunda kendol. Every serious government, masakunda kendo. Janika na fulota o janika julota o janika investment ke. It can make you do planning. For example, nyanda ka juloleta World Bank. Nyulo ni nyanda ka ta milan ko ferry service left ka wala ke. You should able to assess or you should able to tell us ko ngayin julo menta ngayin jul na kam kan dum ferry on kono. But nyim ferry on in 2, 3 or 4 years time we expect nyim ferry on anyanda ka nyina generate for the country. A bending amount can generate for the country. That is what we expect. Nimo Keno, for example, also. Now, the ferry may along when you came to government, because Kunta Kinte Ferry, President Adama Barrow ya launch. Kunta Kinte. Ya jembele asang, everything will be okay. Ya jembe wato. But kabi ya jembe asang, kalama nyendu ko masakunda ka continue. Ya jembele feyo nyusang. Kabi ya jembe feyo nyusang. Ya jembe tata. Barrow nata. Barrow feyo nyulon. Gambia government, can they tell us? Who kunta kinta ferio? I get the generate. Because we ferio nyu fane manso alade na san. Kunta ferio, I get the dundi Gambia masakunda akolo. Kunta kinta ferio me anoko ya jembe asang. Ya jembe asang jelle la. We ferio fana, I get the dundi Gambia masakunda akolo. I get the dundi na economic. They should be able to tell us. That's where management comes. That's where management comes. While masakunda, you have management, you have technical management, and then you have other you have different managerial roles in every service. Your manager soto. O manager doku will be a doku infinity. You have the finance department, you have the technical department, you have the engineering department. All these people should inform us. Kunta kinda ferio, I jelle di. What I mean, why Kunda Kunda Ferio? What was the problem? Milatina Kunda Kunda Ferio man analyze pan mawara. Because look, some of these ferries, if you go to other part of the world, you found ferries that operate for almost 30 years, 25 years in operate camp. 30 years, 25 years, ferry crew operate camp. Madu. Yes. Go, come on. Especially at all Europe, there are ferries, don't tell me it's because of the traffic. No. You should know how to manage the traffic. Don't tell me because of overload. No. You know that if you overload the ferry, at a lifespan is not going to be low. Why you don't have a proper management? So you don't have a proper management, you went and take our money again. You went and buy a new ferry. Yes, we need a ferry. Because, I mean, especially we the Badabunkas and Yominkas, I mean, we cannot go back home without having a ferry. No, yes, that's quite true. I am not saying government should not buy a ferry. But government, ferry, for example, why? Already, it's a private company that a ferry is the owner. Private company. You give a private company, a ferry with the private, river transport service to a private company. And that private company is coming to operate. And that private company will be lower in Diamond. If they start operation, it ain't very good, maybe an operation is going to be even low. And the operation is not going to be. The revenue I generate at a generator. Let's call it spade and spade. Already signed, it ain't like a Molla ferry service. Ye ferry service ta yadi yemola siporo fanta yadi to a private company e muta ko ke bamba tenda yidu tenda yo fanta yadi. Now na bijo ye bijo melo bomba tenda yidu tenda alio ta alia privatize to a private company. To a private company alia ko do muta wulu almost 100 million US dollars. Alio 100 million US dollars muto bulu. Where is that money? Where do you invest that money? That is the multi-million coction mealon combine in Kakao. That is one of the multi-billion coction mealon combine in Kakao. Adamabaru Masakunda Minkeka. Now, you give lesson to a private company, and a private company. In fact, the worst part is, and to tell you how these mafias are operated, I know many members folk that I want people, because they are more quality. But I don't know you go and make your own research. I'll tell you research. I don't know go and do your research. The moment you will see them. That private company may along it will be ferry terminal dokola. Will be Milana side, will be concrete guafol. Will be concrete guafol. Imagine a ferry terminal doku. I took a ferry terminal doku. That's what you said to us. Alka ferry terminal doku. But we see they put a concrete plant concrete plan to beje that concrete plan ka jele moto ka boje aka findi aka samba muntol aka concrete ko men mix je e ka bula mutole ka ge moto kono e ka samba muntole e ka da wafi muntole o ka samba muntole. This is the multi-billion corruption nyanda ka nyona ka nyanda e ka concrete ko men mix because obviously ni na tebe do ko la ni be betongo sama kan nanja o be fengol sama kan nanja they give them a duty waiver. Ni be betongo bon na Senegal they give you a duty waiver because you be do ko. But now, why should government give you a duty waiver? Already a duty waiver detail for you to do a development. Instead of development, you are now selling. If that is true. Because I see, because Jentenya get clean the flente. Ngajela motobaka serisi jaga finta kata. Aka finta kana kombo kono. Aka congregation men mix gay. Aka congregation mix gay. For is it the company your license to be selling concrete or a license just to put this is the multi-billion corruption. But not only that, the same place, mining the 𝒘𝒄𝒄𝒏. Because if you go there, you found black sands there. Black sand. That black sand also. Did they give them a mining license to be selling black sand? That company, that ferry company, for a mining license, dealer and put a black sand for a wife, or a black sand mine. That should something more also we expect the minister to tell us. Because it only license mentioned was to do a river transport. Now, if you go to that site now, you find them in a concrete, they put a concrete plant. Or concrete plant on you, a concrete mix. Concrete ka finda akata diamond ala long ali nyinka akata diamond ka concrete ko men finda ka diamond. Why? This is the multi-billion corruption the Gambian ko nyinka la men kapale bro ana baro masakunda ila mafia gemo ana baro masakunda be tulunka banku dungul la nyam yemol la siporo ta ya di alport could not manage it. Alport mon siporo manage no, they could not manage seaport. They could not manage seaport. Bi sonko be keka any staff so be sonkala konite bulu tana bank ko be julo tale mun julo so no fente bulu mazakunda manna ka port ka mute bulu ke bay ke bonni nyim banko kam ye proper management samanan. Send them out of our country. Bring in a proper management. But you know the kind of deal you sign, you cannot just break it like that. Because you signed because and the mafia level do ko. And the mafia level do ko. You people are working with mafias. So you know, basically, unless sign or make, unless deal or sign, you cannot just cancel it like that. You can't just cancel it like that. I am a Gambian control the sinol. I am a sinol. And the same thing. Alialong almalongo, niaje tanaka sign seaport, sign. The only reason why that sign for them blocking lane just so that government can give it to them already. Government to give them the land already. You know the activities will be carried in that place also. When they start, keep watching. Keep watching. Alman Tankala, Nimata, Makanseli Bulu, ibe black sand mine in that place. They will mine black sand in that place. Black mine. Black sand, tell you follow it. Ibe black sand mine again. Secretly in Talona, ibe kana ka wafi. Ko iba wafi ka nyame secretly. Mineral, na mineral iba wafi la secretly. Tell you follow. You listen to me or you don't listen to me. Nka mem follow. What will be sealed? Don't forget jam kesen. What will be sealed? What will be sealed? They give a license to another company. Melbe dokola Saro. That company also. Melbe dokola Saro. The company in Saro. Eko ekaminake eka chenye wafo leke. White sand. I mean white sand. But the same company, if you go and do your investigation, you might find out that they are also mining black sand. Did they have a license to mine black sand? For a license, no put a chenye fimu wafi. Chenye fimu. Alialo no chenye fimu make a mine. Woka wafi nyame. Alialo Gambian call. Gambian call alialo no Gambian call. Because look, the thing is here, this is about our country. Alialo neko. Niaje poro me ya longo ite nyanda ka doku start in next 5 years. Why they have to go and lay the foundation now, so that they can get in control of the area. So that more people they say be binoje, you blind control, you blind be fence. You know soldier all sindije. That is how it's happening in other countries. That is how miners, milk mining, mafia operate. Yes. Yeah, the country is in the hands of the mafias. Ambassador, you're right. The Banco Mafia, and whenever we said this, because it's politics. It's not politics. Among the political, this is about our country. This is about our country. I don't know to look at the Banco and Bedela Nofe, Gombe Nyokella, the Lulum told the Nyokella internet. Lulum told the Nyokella internet. When the mafias are, Mafia Ben Banco, Kuro Sikala, Ibatalaka Nyote. Mafia Bella Banco Talaga, Batalaka Notema. This is the bigger, this is the multi-billion corruption me alongo, Menjilinkaro, Gambian Cola. They bring the ferry, I pay no someone on the go. I am not saying, I'm not happy that we have a new ferry. I'm happy that we have a new ferry. But my problem is, the new ferry, looking at the amount of money, the amount of investment, you ferry was a men. And looking at the Masakunda Yemenke, because basically you cannot bring in a new ferry right now. A new ferry when already you give another private company, you give them one of the most strategic locations. You do that deal blame alongo. Jela lo kuda dinete ite from Masakunda la poro bedamento. Jela lo kuda dina Masakunda la poro bedamento, Masakunda la fero kalo damento. You do that in private company la jela lo kuda, jela cylinder. Jela simple because look, why should I? Me like number do not ban you kono. Me don't know traffic go because when I already there is a ferry standing waiting for me to just to get in and go to Bala and go to Senegal. Yota ya di private company la. Bambatanda yutanda fana bilijo membe jeme alongo Gambia nyanda ka fenso doje Gambia nyanda ka economy bust through that place. Kajeko they to promote trans-Sahara trade or to promote trans-Gambia trade. Gambia fenso doje Gambia na fulo so doje. Instead of they come up with ideas, yeah, ideas sort of ideal mele alongo aben economy bust la they fail to do that. Because that river corridor, now for example, that river corridor need to walk about kana Gino Fokana Gijara Soma, Wonyandakala an industrial area now. Because now imagine that roads connect us to all the way to Mali, all the way to Guinea Conakry, all the way to Guinea Bissau, all the way to Sierra Leone and other places. Now Gambia should be able to have a hope where the factory level would lie into. So the Senegalese people will be picking the people living in Casamance, they don't need to go to Dakar for some of these things. They don't need to go to Dakar. They don't need to go to Dakar, for them to go and buy. No, because already Gambia have some of these factories. One, the job creation. The people living in Jara, the people living in Farafanya and others. Let's say, for example, Ja Oil have a cement factory there. So, Ninja Oil cement factory, the cement factory, the Ja Oil bulge, another factory, will tell you corridor. The trucks will not Yasika, to Senegal, Mali. How will the economy will, over Banco Franco will. So government, any moment, any time you are going in for loan, you have to think. Bidayin julo mentala, julo nying abejele di la Gambia. Gambia, masa kumna kake wala nyama. Bidayin julo mentala, yin julo nying abejele wulu la Gambia. Abejele wulu le yin julo nyinta, mbadun la nyim menkono, abejele wulu la masa kumna. That's how masa kumna kendo lu kemina wala nyama. When you go to World Bank, you don't care about the future. You only care about the recent. Either World Bank, or either ADB, or either African Development Bank, either you do Bataje, either you Fenta, either you have been Fenkunto Maya Longo, within 2-3 years, a banker, the Fenjalaje Kotenge. Within 2-3 years, you ask them, how much do you generate from this loan? They will not tell you anything. It's a painful annoy. They cannot tell you anything. They cannot explain anything to you. Because if they cannot tell us how much money kunta kinde men generate, because a proper government, let's masakuna kendo ka opera wala nyama. Masakunda and the Kafumula, because Kunta Kinde is brand new. Nobody brand new according to them. Whether it's a second hand or it's not a second hand, what they told us Kunta Kinde is brand new. So Kunta Kinde is a brand new ferry. You should be able to tell us that brand new ferry, it was so and so capacity, which we know. But you should be able to tell us Kunta Kinde Jelle Doku from 2017 for 2026 today. Kunta Kinde Jelle Doku, I revenue Jelle create. I revenue men create. I call them on the Fukunda Kinde Sano Jelle Bam Farmers Sano J1. This is one of the most important things we want to know. For Kunta Kinde, I mean Doku as a ferry dos and Sano Bam Father ferry dos and all. Because Maje komen kafa go Gambia port do tele ta ferry o sam no ne menje wala ñu ko Masakunda le julo ta ka ferry o sam anu momo ka kundu ferry o ka jole nga ko do men joale where is our money na kodo where is our money fu Gambia probably ali understand baro Masakunda la tulum baro Masakunda la fair because ibe fair kan they really playing with Gambians. These people are not delivered. These people are not doing anything. These people only care about dealing with the mafias. That's all what they care. Imam Fen care about the future of the generation coming. All what they care is how much money they're going to put in their pocket. That is their focus. They have no other focus. My dear countrymen. And I think we should all know this. And yet still, I repeat, I am not saying I am not happy for us to have a new ferry. Yes. Yeah, we need to have a new ferry. It's even late. But my problem is why should you go and invest multi-billion, multi-million, why should you go and do a multi-million investment? But ita kilum muta ko danke that the same ferry la operation oni yata yadi more dollar. Because now if you look at Bambatanda Yutanda, I banyun barala load ning I talal. Because Bambatanda Yutanda now the bridge ning like you know I banyun barala river transport ning I talal jindi baake because of the bridge. So many of the trucks or many of the people they don't want to waste time. New Born Senegal, they just get into there and then bam, get up. So basically, Bamatana Bridge, I banyun barala ferry loading, I jindi battle. Yeah, but I'm still happy. But my question is the multi-billion question why you should invest that multi-million, why should you invest into multi-million ferry? When already it is if river transport in the privatized to a company, to a private company. And that private company for how many years Namiro does a ferry picture, hey, ferry almost here. And say Nyama ferry. You didn't see that ferry yet still. For Neymar Lamo. Is it Neymar? That Neymar company. We've seen it. Since when the Nyaja ferry because they're coming to start operation. But since that time, do you see them operating? So, Nyaba, the government need to do an assessment to tell us, then we have done an assessment. We've seen, okay, this private company will do this number. They should be able to tell us, because, Masakunda mu wallet, Nyajeka expert or sort of. You take people to work for you, Masakunda mu wallet. Masakunda, you have experts to do specific work for you. At least, they should be able to analyze and tell us, for example, if they give out a license, Masakuna should be able to tell us, no license of the company, your company, a load bekele geledi, it will be, let's say, in a doku, let's say, for example, and the Gambia Ferry Service Finance will load bekele geledi. They should be able to tell us this. And that is the reason why they go in for this ferry. We want to hear this from the minister. You should tell us. I'm not coming. If we are money, yes, okay. Now let's deal. Now let's deal to a Turkish company. They will do a private operation. Yes, they will do a private operation. You understand? At least to make the river transport efficient. Fine, I agree. But Nigeria also, we don't also want the ferry service also to die. So, but Nigeria go, okay, they classify the kind of vehicle, I mean, the Gambia government the type of vehicle 𝒂𝒊𝒏, the new company the type of vehicle 𝒂𝒊𝒏. They should be able to explain this to us, and that's allow them to go in for such investment. So yeah, fair on the side, no problem. But like I said, Nana Global 2016, we have a new president, a new ferry, and a new government. 2026, we will have a new government, new president, and a new ferry is already in town. But guys, the elephant in the room is the airport. Gambia government, what is stopping these people? Many actually Gambia government up to now, because we had them go, the airport manager Canadian, they are going to redo the contract. After redoing the contract, what did they? After done the 4-year contract, and what was the agreement? About the contract. Or why this government, why they are insisting with this Turkish company? Minatina, 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒍 insisting with this Turkish company. When the staffs at the port authority every day complaining and every day fighting with this company. This is the big, this is Nilam Karo. Gambia 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒍 molla poro sika ya wafi. Sai do kulal bel ya lonko wolle be poro kono. Lulum ening alport be kelo. Lulum ini be kelo. Ye karla bay, e man jole ke, e man nyina ke. This is the bigger problem men begin. What kind of services we men dika me alonko? Our people were not given. And this takes me back to our own people. That is why when you are giving service, your own Gambians, they coordinate, or your own Gambians is the one monitoring you. Akumatele back ya bunya ya respect. Sa fele bi mafia le naro samana ya sinda. And then I can tell you nyim dilo nyim nyim port dilo nyim abe mel nga ko jam. It's not possible, it's not going to be cancelled. It's not possible. At no point it's going to be cancelled under the leadership of Adam. Alport dilo me wala alport. At no point ma wati je me ya longo ba cancel as far as Adam Barrow masala ni baboka. And look, alport abejarale ko bela, abejarale na fulo bela. Now is Gambian fighting against the Mafias now. Yes. Because Adam Barrow, the more money he have, the more chance he can able to win election. And now, the same companies, those companies also knows very well. This is a bad deal for the country. And if we have a very serious government, they can lose to all those deals. So what they will do, they will also, the little money, instead of the money comes to the government, the 80% of me, if that 80%, maybe who knows, they are trying to save more money for Barrow's campaign, through Adam Barrow's campaign. They're trying to save more money for Adam Barrow's campaign. That is why they could not even pay their staffs. Who knows? Look, you know, like I said, I don't hate the president. He's my brother, and I love him. And I keep saying, President Barrow Marcon, the only thing he cannot fight against the Mafias because the Mafias have consumed him and they make him a Mafia. Because if you allow Mafias to get into your house, like a Mafia, that's it. I don't hate the president. But the truth is this, President Barrow cannot govern this country. Atanyim banko samba nola, abe balankang, amalaka banko ta kadi mola, melbenyim banko samba. Mafia le around. Mafia le around. Yes, ndale. Mafia le sora, mafia le muru. And no mafia wallahi Mr. President. Ita mafia la masi bolona. For lungume ya lonko. You are no more the president of this country. Wallahi Mr. President. Ulule bala noko. Ndoko ma. Nteri ma nkapnyo ma. Songo Gambia aka memfonye. Tonyale. Lungume ya lonko. Gambian call be vote out from that office. Ulule abe koile mako. That's the day. It's going to be clear to you. Ko. Wallahi summa wallahi. You were having people around you, they never love you. But they were only with you. If they cannot just because they are guiding their own pockets. They're guiding their own pockets. When we were struggling, when we were fighting against the dictator, where were they? So Gambians probably understand very well, I've seen the minister, the Malian minister of Foreign Affairs or the Malian minister of Trade, whatever, came to Gambia. Hey, my people, what stopped these people going to Mali, going to Liberia, going to Sierra Leone, going to other places to make sure they come and take their properties in Gambia well before Alpos? Stop. A very strong agreement over there between them and Mali, between them and Guinea, between them and other countries. And what stopped them to invest? They have proper and evidence running of the ports. Stop because every property, if can afford into a generate. What stopped them from buying? Properties. What stopped them? What stopped them? One minute, guys. Sorry guys, I'll have to over please. Yeah? So Manu, some of the things and I feel like we can share. My next topic is about the IEC. It's about the IEC. IEC is my next topic. You see, IEC, under the leadership of Joe Colley, Membe can do manabelon and then we are ready for it. Wallahi, we are ready for it. We understand MPP, the student wing, maybe the University of the Gambia, and the student wing, maybe other places now understand the code. IEC we will let do kola. IEC we will let do kola. NPP, the student wing, some of the members of NPP, the student wing, IEC we will let Duma do kola. This so-called advertisement like it. The sila meal for them Wallahi, if you people think this year the registration is going to be as usual, wallahi summa wallahi al kalfonenele. We are ready to die for our country. We are ready to protect the sovereignty of our country. The bankola nyato billahi mutan stop la wala. Niano fon naliano alta MPP la executive volta al MPP la executive volta alieta do ko la IEC al NPP la executive volta alieta do ko la IEC. We know all what you are doing. We know any more, and the moment baby deal we know everything. I'm not even going to use the word alleged. What I am saying, I know it, and evidence. What I'm saying at a bail, according to my ferry, I'll be more mel takan do kola, I'll be more mel to save do my neighbor lonely. And we are waiting, and we are going to make sure we have one-to-one with all of them when the time comes. IEC. All the game IEC is trying to play, we know it. I'm telling you, all the game IEC is trying to play, we know everything. We know every single thing IEC may play. We know it. MPP la student wing. Albo wale takan dumala. Alga so-called advertisement apply. When you people already select your own people, we know it. Also long. The way you people are operating, we have our insiders. It's not going to happen. We have our insider and we know what is happening there. Jokoli, it's how long what is happening there. We believe IEC is an independent body. Now believe ko anyantaka banku dumul bela serve independently. If you do the job, you do anyama without fear or favor. Motine noma kanyapi kam ke bondi. We all know what the law says about IEC. May I learn the law and member. The chairman of IEC, Jumanya Taka Tombo, the chairman of IEC, Nia Tombo, Murisina at Ninyaka Bay. Why you people should fear anybody? When already the law is there, may I long back if you are doing the rightful thing. Why should you soul? Minatina albala soul wafila. Minatina albala soul wafila. Just because of what? Just to make sure to please one individual when millions or thousands of people are suffering. So we know what is going on. NPP la student wing. NPP la student wing boy solo. Or NPP boy solo melialong albeta kan dokol. We know everything. We know everything. We know everything. Whatever you people are doing, we know it. So it's not just going to be, it's not going to be a child play. If anybody is telling you people it's going to be a child play, they're joking. Wallahi summa wallahi, they're joking. All your plans will be we know it. It's either you take Allah, you accept what Gambians want, or you take Satan and face us, the Gambians. You take Allah and do what you are entrusted to do. Or you fear individual and follow Satan. Alayhi sila Masakundala, or alayhi sila Adam Barola, or alayhi sila NPP la, alayhi for Albanian Banco Wafila, alayhi for Albanian Banco Kilundawat. And the lesson one, it's not going to happen. We know where all the problems starts 2021. And this year we are ready, we are ready at any cost to protect our sovereignty. We cannot allow Lunta Oka Bonan Senegal, Akana, Alkaloka attestation of Diana. For what? Lunta Bonan Senegal, or Lunta Bonan other countries, Lunta Bonan Congo, or Lunta Bonan other countries, and another Bangkok, Kakarteo Pay. You come to our country to vote. Manta won the Bangkok Kakarteo Pay, Alcon to Lessi Naya. When we know it's not a Gambian. When we know it's not a Gambian because we know when he was coming to Gambia. Somebody we see, we know, we live with the people, we live with them. And we know the plan it can make it. Somebody living in Burusubi. Kasamba Kadaka register in Biam, somebody living, in Biam, Kasamba can register in. We know all the tactics Alkemen Baker, we know everything. But now, Gambia Jumul Melia Lonko, Ibalka Dokola, I know very well. They are targeting or they've selected MPP la student wing. Many of the boys belong there in MPP student wing. In fact, some people even put themselves in the MPP student wing because of this opportunity. They are not MPP. They never support MPP, but because of this IEC registration, they make themselves aligned to MPP so that they can be selected because of the money. We know it. That's why I said, this time, the intelligence is very high. The intelligence level is very high. If you think, you will do, wallahi, the IEC. I'm just telling this to IEC, and they have to know this. This time, we are not just going to leave things like that. No. No, we are not going to allow that. So IEC say you lonko. Sate, kabilo kabila, su, the long, to level live in Yokan, to level live in kabila killing, to level live in Sate killing. Dolakarañola Samado, Dolakarañola Kuliot. Dolakarañola Samado, Dolakarañola Kuliot. So it's not more time just because electoral can see. And then let me tell you, IEC, if you guys think you will operate shadow or you will operate, I'll be operation of Canada. Come Kataka ka registration center yella al fay dualto this time. Nalia Miral Bakar no California. I know you have Alialo Nako na Coleman detect in 2021. Alialo na Coleman detect. We know you will change your hand. Albal bulo falling dale. We know it. But Alialo bulo falling now nyama Alialo control. We are ready. We will be in every station. Every single person registered in every station will be recorded. The time the person got registered will be recorded. We are not going to. There will be no excuses here. And Kafoko Mome Alongo Akoida Moka Monkey Banku Duty. I got Alcalo under the safe wire. I attestation of the other another safe wire escort another. Another safe wire escort another. A monkey banku do, a monkey cabilo do, a monkey saddle do at the register. And Nakaba force a fit no begala. So what I'll pull so the eye blue abito. I'll tear gas them as a manonco. I'll kill them as a man because we are not going to allow. We are not going to allow our sovereignty. Ndola banko na banko la nyanto. Ndola banko ntul tamu duma nuomenti. Ndo sonna lunta wa na watanto lubulo kono. And I want to repeat this again. Anytime ko lunta wala ko do, it's afoko haya jele. They are anti-foreigners. We are not anti-foreigners. I want to make this clear. We are people who love our country. We are not anti-foreigners. We are people who love our country. Don't monkey anti-foreigners. Nana bankola kanu anum kiliata na bankola. We are not anti-foreigners. Nana bankola kanu kiliata na bankola. Kiliata na bankola. That is all. We have no hate against any foreigner. We live with these foreigners. We eat with them. We shop with them. We do everything with these foreigners. Ninyum foreigner lebe sealing. Nga wafiro ka nyoma. Nga domro ka nyoya. Nga ta nyola sangoto. Nga firo ka nyoya. But when it comes in time of the voice na banko kawo, that is our duty. Because wolunto na ila banko ta sida akay parejane ay bula moto la tila banko ka na katro fa nto bukata aji ka katro fa oto then I have to nyanta kilia na banko la. Is that a crime? Is that anti foreigner? Ko musa fogo omu mold mi alon ko malle fi lunta wala. But like we keep saying, lunta wol for a difference is shuttle. And I want to say it, make this very clear. Lunta wol a difference is shuttle. And we must respect that one also. Lunta me ya lonko ay bankola kaito nyina ya soto anin silola. Lunta me ya lonko ay bankola kaito nyini anin silola. I want to make this very clear. Lunta me ya lonko ay bankola kaito nyini anin silola aya soto. Ndafulo we ko manta katra faila. Because ay bankola kaito nyini anin silola anin luala. Luala la nyamen ay bankola kaito nyini wala nyam. Don't stop like I ite bankola ite bankola because I bankola kaito nyini le ana nyini nyala o nyini siwala silo me halongo luwa hala wole nyama loi ya la wala jam. And again, I can more le fana mad me ya lonko abe sirim banko kan janne. Sanyu lulo be last sanyu lulo be abe ke jim banko kan janne. Last sanyu lulo be o sanyu lulu tambila o sanyu nan tambila abe ke jim banko kan janne. Aya lon le banko tambila kole amenna. Aya lon le mansamembe siring ala incompetence or ala competence. Aya lon. I am not talking about Woluntam. Mantara walla. Ndawul so because nekada. In fact, ngamano sa menna kamano sa wala. Nga sukuro sa menna ka sukuro sa wala. Nga kaspa wa mensa ka kaspa wala sang. Nga kaspa wa mensa aka kaspa wala sang. Yes. Nga bula moto menna ka bula moto la. Nga fuelo mensa ka fuelo la sang. Ngata man so men do kata man so o de nim banko be kolya wulunta woyo lonne an mo fowe wulunta woyo lonne an mo fowe anu ni diamu be ko afu ko ni karmel ko nyede bala jan ibe jumala bala jan ibe wol bala no jan nyaadi le ibe jumala bala jan ibe jumala bala jan namara kabrin coalition government kana ko kilo yola nana yola ha ni nyim masa kuna da e karnyol bayna e juma la bay. That is politics. That is only politics. Politics can someone na fatala politics can someone what tonya ka ko do e be mul bayla bilala banko demo moma ya lon kay banko kay do so legally ay banko kay do ni na ni loi la silola. That is why nyaji be citizenship e ma focus e man citizenship ka foko pour moye ke banku dongoti a manke ko ka foko wuludo banko kan damale comme ka foko ndawulude hande damale wuludo janne ndamale ni banko do ani but that is what is called first class citizen, second class citizen, third class citizen. Citizenship have different categories. Banku dia e category jamana so Mome ya longo wuludo banko kan afa bodo banko afa wuludo janne abama wuludo janne mome ya longo afa mama mbo jambara abama bodo janne a wuludo nyim banko kan janne o fana mo citizen no do it bar mome ya longo abama na fama be mbo nyim banko kan jam abama na fama be mbo nyim banko kan jam bari ate wuludo nyim banko kan janne ay kara mo kan nyim banko kan janne Banalo wato be afamana bama man Gambia banku di ya nyini sai bo mari mu Gambia dul fuma Gambia dul mome yaro abama amanke banku dimuti afama manke banku dimuti bari ata mari wuluto janne citizenship by ba awulu nyim banko kan janne akanta nyim banko kan janne ajita nyim banko kan janne ado ko so nyim banko kan janne o mu Gambia demulati o mu citizenship by ba citizenship by naturalization aba mambojang afa mambojang barabana fa be na nyim banko kan janne isi nyim banko kan jang nyim banko kanu nyim banko kanu ya je ko to be flenyum banko la kanjang ye wadi so dañum banko kanya wado me alon ko loi ya la wala nyama ya apply ko to lefta kala Gambia banko dungolti ila banko la passport ya sendi o ila banko la kayto ya sendi citizenship by naturalization amari ay banko di yata through naturalization ay ala banko di ya landi atabora damen to naturally ay banko di ya do ta ada sirin damen citizenship by marriage. Citizenship by marriage. Mome ya lonko amambo nyim banko kan. Bari kewolam anada nyim banko kan jang anyim banko dingu futu. Anyim banko dingu futu. Ani o nyim banko dingu futu da ye dimba ya soto. A imma anata e man dimba ya soto. Bari aya futule legal. Ani luwa la silwa. Alaw muso se banku diya dino alare su banku diya bete so amango kam ka ko luntawo be manyan na karto faila bar luntawo me ya longo sa malam karde fawta ay na banko kanya e karto jolong o lumo fon a seta no ulundan sifa no we are not going to allow that to pay to poor karto faila because abuka banko amam banko la kolyalo amam banko la difficulty lo amalon banko kan amalon kolya membe ke kan banko kan adamo machinery leti we call them machinery wala ta janna doro wal man na fenna kana kan na banko rob wal ye korole dila ye jole ina rana banko kan doro ka karto fay ni karto fay doro ye sey ondo karto fay ko wan monde ye samana ye mabo dulal karto fay ye si doro ye karto fay ntambita ko ya min na sanjulu tambila ye man fello nje why the reason why we are even going for election a man fel lonje all what they care is to le ko do men di tolla ani be karto men jolona ni a jolo wo lu ko ka sey nim fitna be ke kanyum banko ko nyata kele nyala al kon to le lu bula wala register let's think about this alla mi la ni na ba ni ngame gon ka dia ma tolle let's think about this so I see we are ready. We are not just going to leave things as normal. No. We've all seen Ibrahim Silla. Immediately after the registration in 2021, I think that NPP is settled. I think that. So this means they inali do kuomenke, but this year as a finish after the registration of NPP is settled. Because I don't want to talk about the registration of other political parties. I know what is there. I know the trick on all these opposition parties, on all these new parties. I am telling you. I am not telling you because these new parties are not going to be registered, but it's going to be very hard. Because IEC is already compromised. IEC is already compromised. Leaders also will nomination they will have everything correct. If it are nomination dula IEC be balla and son nominate for them to stand as presidential candidate. Ndala fale ala safe. Abakala chocho kitu fentenola fentenola because that is how Gambians will be wala nyam. Ndala nyam fale. Right? I know what I'm telling. The parties the list is the list over there. I am telling you, Mafoko to register, but it's going to be very hard for these parties to be registered before the election. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard. I just give them the opportunity. Do you know why? Because they will always come up with games. Different games. Different games. You know what I mean? Different games. I mean, put my video. Some of the parties or some of the movements register. It will register. About the time we waste. Nomination of ACA, alien nomination of filers, independent candidate, aleta yan bari. I see just Ibalballa. You have no ground. Ibalballa, they will come up with their own flimsy excuses. Enila Calabante, Kumoton Lamina, Ali General Alita Kidi Bunkono, before Kidi Bepala, the campaign start. From a Menke 2021. The same thing is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. That is why we're saying, let's come together. The fight against President Barrow and the IEC recently, it's one of the most genuine fights every Gambian have to do today. You know, we fought against Gambia. We said Gambia is a dictator. But I am telling you, to fight against a mafia, mafia killing, putting the mafia killing, wala jawiyata, wala koliyata, katambi ni dictator killing. Because dictator was sembe dollar, but mafia, aka game wala play. Mafia play with games. My people, I know what I'm telling you. Mafia work a game wala play. They play with your They play with your intelligence. Mafia Kawalake. Mafia Kawalake. They play with your intelligence. Guys, I don't want to go above 5 p.m. Salute like Anasi. But I am going to be Metal Ibrahim Shonkola live today, inshallah, 10 p.m. Which, you know, so I'm going to be there tonight. We will have a discussion about the reports. The discussion also about the so-called National Assembly Special Committee reports. So I just want to, I will stop, program will stop like 5 p.m. If I can able to go back and read some, inshallah. Like young go for live, I'm going to know them because the type of phone, remember, don't put your phone like this. Put your phone like this. You don't care, please. You know, every time near up near outdrawn, near assembly, I am on the answer. Elefuno kiteng, can elefuno kiteng, it about a kian, right? So near assembly, but still now, I don't know, you are not connected. All the time you are like this. So guys, Allah baraka bake. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. That's somebody. I mean, near assembly is loading on the side. Thanks for your time and thanks for everything. I don't know. Like somebody. I mean, I really accepted you. You know, they accepted. I don't know what's the problem. Yeah, I don't know. As BSY, she said, sorry, they don't account of me. I don't got no profile. Nobody because in the life. Sorry, I don't know who is behind that account, so I cannot just pick you up. I'm sorry. I've seen your request, but unfortunately, I can't pick you because I don't know who is behind that account. Whatever is said here is my page, so I'm sorry. So, guys, thanks for your time. Muli alonko wala ka programo siya alabarkabake for siya ni program. Like you say, doldamal man ke multi muli alonko, doldamal man ke multi muli alonko. We know stuffs about the country, but Frankanal don't kind of miral doing. So, guys, thanks for your time. Thanks for being there for me. Thanks for everything, inshallah. Allah for being here with me. Yeah, but I'm sorry, I know you're UDP, but the account did not have a profile. So, I mean, it's going to be very hard to pronounce it. Yeah, you know, this is live. I don't know what you're coming to say. And I don't know MP on the phone. They request I picked you up, but you know, in account on the page is not. It's a page me along. I don't know who is behind it. Yeah. So that is the only problem. So guys, Allah barakabake. Thank you so much, Allah barakabake, for staying with me all the way from 4 o'clock to almost 5 p.m. All the way from 3 something to 5 p.m. Allah barakabake for being here with me. I'm somebody. I tried to pick you up. Me thinking, you know, I tried to pick you up. I don't know. Ite bukan ano. Na vuele la yin kian telefono falling. You know, ela yin kian telefono falling na vuele. Yes. My number is 2885588. 2885588. 2885588. Or I'm not number. Whoever want to reach out to me, that's my number. 2885588. My number. That's my WhatsApp. That's my everything. Yes. So. Allah barakabake. It's almost 5 p.m. now. That's what I'm doing. No sign. Okay, guys. Let me try you now. So this guy actually, Cisse, normally mbuka. Okay. Now you put at least a profile. Okay, now I can able to pick it up. Okay.
Hello, Soko.
Yes, yeah, go for hello. You know, I mean, account do sometimes account do my profile so that sorry there.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, so make you go to Somali for a minute sort of clean full, you know. Like young go at a kind of country, but I don't know. I don't no care about no care.
Go no la Joe. No la Joe. I can't call it a comfortable.
I'm going away. I'm telling you, I'm going to go. I put system about the blow.
See for first be in bar Buffalo Baraka back, eh?
Thank you.
You use your energy for UDP. We are 100% happy about everything you are doing. But do all almali sima ani jata kendi ala. Elo kumul me an ko ka fa alma moli mutakayra kono.
Thank you.
But them for Gambian will like okay, I'm 100% UDP coming in the from the UDP level. Okay. Maybe Europe be German maybe based in German people also know me about UDP here. But like left the more make like we must be united. Ni united we can without unite we cannot make anything.
Yeah.
Unite one bit and in kala lamoy nyola because sometimes it is dolan do it long. So I will more na what is going on.
Yeah.
And like the games they are playing, IEC like more careful than the lela, but they careful than the IEC la. Nah. Because what is the problem? One, okay, ni football can start. Eka referee aka interfere kenyame like what this solution is well, we must be prepared.
Yes.
And I promise that I'm coming for Gambia for election.
Yes.
I'm coming because Talib not but I do my role like people go to fair.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna say about like foreigners, we don't hate foreigners. We are all in Europe here. We have German.
Thank you.
We all have documents.
Thank you.
But I don't vote in German. I need German German, but I'm not qualified. German election but Omartin Nakumi like na banku nyana may nakadwa foreigner. Your point for can Mele Kaito Soto they have the right to vote. Even German Jania Kaito Soto you have the right to vote. But even Kaito Soto you don't have the right to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we like the Gambia. We know who is
German. Even in German, I know even if you have a near resident, if you have the resident, you don't have you cannot vote. You can only have a passport to vote, right?
You must have the passport to vote, okay? But kafu German kaito be obligati kana ekata dawo Martin na luas ya carte for yake.
Thank you.
Okay, so you can come to our country. It's not more banko kan yinindiro adiate nyame. I understand just like how Gambians go outside to find I understand it because German janina te jam ni man kay do soto ita kate fayo kel.
Yes.
Okay, so how about like ndokano go luntangol ma familia ko na system futu mine. Ma familia ko na te no rise the Gambia kay do soto mol for. We are talking about the luntangos those who are crossing the border kana kate fayo la mbole la.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand it. It's not more banko kay kate fayo okay, it na flow men ya so de eta maybe banko kay toro leka. Yeah, I understand it. Hakola formati, hakola mu ekamol le tora because imanka banko dingoti. Yes, mama. Imanka banko dingoti killing fulan jamo ebe citizen le tora kan ela right la ela ka mi defo interest wa ka hakko to le fede. Ni maneka UDP kudi avec fenda Gambia funding kel be la ko just like natra na joko man sama kuke amon betia nga findi ka demonstration ko nyame nyim fal nyene ka findi la na right andi man sala ko ndole Gambia no. You understand? The moment you can take a Gambian, you have the right to cut your fight. Party diate is our support no. Party diate itaji. We will right let. But you are not in Gambia. I'm a Gambian dingoti. I'm na banko le dua soto. Ekaman sari do de kana cut your fight moria. Actually, na hapo le mel bekake. You understand? Because they can electrically nafala. They can tora sanjulu torola.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to come unite. All the parties come unite, we unite together, we say no to voting for foreigners coming outside. Not those foreigners are based in Gambia. If you have a Gambian passport, you have a Gambian ID card, just show that you are a Gambian, you have the right to vote if you are naturalized.
Yeah, okay? You're right.
Okay, it's not mean that your two parents are foreigner, you born Gambia. If you are born in Gambia, you are naturalized because your two parents are foreigners.
Yes, you're right.
You understand? And in Kudo, like what we should find out, like we must be of ñeneka ñaayela le because dol beje will be interest le fi. You understand it? Dol beje they go to school, they learn, they don't have any future. Electoral football is coming. Where they will have money. But for us, we don't believe that our country.
Sorry, okay, 11 go far follow. Okay, bantole sunni nak ba, pore mata sunni ba. Be jindi la de.
Afa never sunni na fa.
Am ko le foy be jindi la de. Bat na da jindi ka dum defa mo mata je fa mo yula te ate music pilewol alwali. Duma le fa mo ñin.
Yeah, and I want to talk about my brothers in Europe.
Okay.
My brothers in Europe, we know how we live here. We know how things are going. We know what is going on here. Okay? We can sit. We have our documents. We can travel anywhere we want. But we want our brothers have good life.
Yeah.
Then how about we the brothers in Europe? Like multiport la European jan funkol bekela streso be dul mala amen ko. Ninna bango betia one national reporting la. Because no place is better than home. But yeah, Gambia is still reporting la. Gambia man better. I think Gambia better. We will go. Mobukara Gambia na mala yala. Ya ni ka Gambia be nyadi the first akafu Gambia dia. But ni dem ko mo jawa ko for but very expensive. But people are hungry. But this why that botting why we don't come together, we change that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna tell my brothers in Europe. If Barrow in 2026, there will be too much deportees. There will be too much deportees. Okay? I don't remember your name, some was Wallahi. You understand? And in the I am proud Bama with Jendenjai. Okay? I know school of Jendenjai, could have go back and Jendenjai, but the Andula Siloma, but I need Lafacola Bundaka, say, I'm Banyul member Sicono. Animal be Moroborondo la Tonga, not that and in Kilakan. I do la Batakan. I try this year, next year election. Baro Boji. You're right now that they have voted, but Baro must go. Baro wanted.
Yeah.
Okay. Baro wanted. Dr. Cisse Canada European talk again. And in Boyman Nata, he called me, boy, Dr. Cisse Canada and Kai boy, Dr. Cisse wanted. Okay? Two, somebody come here, Muta. We are European, we pay money. So we are Europeans, we pay money to Sabal to go out. Where is him today? At the interest Sabal no. Sabal is my cousin. I can't feel about him Jajari. But my mom is from Jajari, if anybody know me. Okay? And like I'm not talking about like me fasa rola or because the Ruda UDP Pilakona. The other one drive for Silpomoro is my uncle, my blood uncle. Okay? But Tonya Tonya for new Dolby there is not like politics is truth. Tonya I call it for Tonya.
Yeah, you're right.
They are like ne. Tonya kata, you Tonya for Molia la.
Yeah.
Niaja Duram Trombali nonsense will be Alamul promise me now like foreigners they will check them all out in America.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was telling that to somebody. Guy go, you know, I mean, can know you can't have a guy can know you. I mean, I mean, follow Molia. That's what he's doing.
Bro,
even
German, Santen, okay. Niaje German the lua deporting be finger mo mero be deporting bo kaje but party men ni party jointe nyoka party fla jointe nyoka tum party men jointe ka wala red minute German belong to Germans. You understand? Say wanna deporting be sembo soroka. Say European or dawoda be and tuabu dawoda they see their people. Why Gambian from fanje follow? Why we cannot see our country? Everything is not working. Port is not working. Airport is not working. Gambia is not working. Everywhere you go, there is no good road. Slow. Even though doku boy sanji kilo flan jang atinya. Slow me uncle. There is no gutter-way. There is no street light. There is no anything there. So that country. When there is no, have you teba my yankana? Sorry guys.
Yeah. No, yalo need am sila. Yalo, I mean, basically, ndaka memfo Gambia dingole. Yalo, it's good that go itebe to abudu, right? And then ndebe Gambia jan, right?
Yeah.
So Gambia for Gambia dingole wole nyindi ko mafia be menke kan na banko kam. Yalo, mafia la operational.
Teba my get
Nahi wallahi tallahi. Ninka men ko yalo baron ala mol be menke kan nyim banko la.
We know everything, bro. We know everything. Like, yalo ne membe kiri, family wala membe kiri. Gambia
me wula la Kenya pinka.
Mo gara bidi ko mo de jemen sabu gara bidi ko kara sandiro. Everybody go to the market. There is price there. There is everything there. But like, you know, stop. Kapo mbadi go minister card that about Indian can and tell about how fenge. Ibadi go back halam sona dimba da male. But how about it? It dimba first time ulta na fast road. Some ulta prisons road. How many people are coming out of university? They are graduate. Even me, I was a GTTR student. I work in Nawet. Okay. Don't let other observe. And also remember, we must change the system. Like, not Nawet is not like a family place. Madam Fala, I remember.
Yeah.
We are part of it because we do our attachment in Nawet. We do everything. We finish our course, but we don't have any place there. Okay, then what we never to do, we na section of taxi borondola, dollar private company to do we cannot succeed. We all leave Gambia. Then why we study in our country? Why we go to the school?
So now that statement takes me to one thing.
Yeah.
Me I give a Gambia Jumujel letter at GTTI and they learn electrical electronic engineering.
Sorry, I'm not lying to you. Sorry, I'm not lying to you. I have my GTTI certificate here. You know what they told me the time I bring it here? Yeah. You know what German told me? It's not value. They told me it's not value. Bro, I'm not lying to you. They say it's not value. Because why? You go to GTTI, you got your certificate, everything they say is not value.
Yeah, I know. Babu, you can also come because let me miss a little. Babu.
Galalo konkole me like lower country ngele nyum baran kay be kontona.
Yeah, look, konko tan dela ma. Ya. Tele wandra country, tele kori woledi.
Yeah.
Tele kori woledi.
No, Sirifo bujaroli de. Sirifo. No, Sirifo bujaroli.
Yeah, ko mbela programme la moy ka ngani ngalo ni April local kana supplementary registration la ko.
Yeah, April, yeah.
Lafta pour you dibin ko na MPL hakilo to be back because mo jawabi ke hakilo to min to Gambia wala birth certificate wadi.
Okay.
Ka birth certificate so mo guarantee ko mo citizen o kayta ndi ma da ko wutal la tano tere ko na ni alkal jamal ma understand birth certificate mam mo ke citizen banko ja ni wuta dawda loptano ni kayta ko wuta o loptano do bari dira parents sol ni wala nyande ke qualify ka ke
very good point. So
mo jawabi
very good point.
Ni birth certificate man ka be qualify dal mo ni birth certificate ni qualify people ga mistake ko mo jamal so
because in your birth certificate they put your family origins.
Alkal jamal man you understand mo bina je less in UK mo fa wulu jang ay birth certificate buda so na so janga al parents all in different status bala parents all bula aba so kan kayto mi time mo
for me time be sala utu mo yamo I think the program is very interesting. No continue. So
Okay.
But you two control it, yeah, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can control it.
All right. So, you can use blaming for the na alkalol bike haklota even na MPL bike hakloto nyindula ba.
Yep.
More birth certificate ni nga wakati ndiko wuta lockdown to rek womi qualify ka for mo banko ni na that time. They say in UK ni mo wuluta jang na ba wuluta time mo nata one of his parents mo al parents flow be nata man kay di soto jang adimo man qualify for ka kay to am any benefit for global banko kan follow. But nindi no wulu kan time mo nata abama a permanent residency da babulo afama automatically adino get berti so de UK fana ni Gambia system mo be clean. So Gambia rek kata alkalo ya rek e ka birth certificate ro samba alkalo ya dame ka kayto dina that is very wrong abga ka wanyama parents so la kayto nyanda kana na wadi no wula time na fata abama ni kayti nyaade le babu na fama so ni
yeah Gambia be nyame Gambia kaydo fama pour ya is very easy bro
tonya
you understand and then mo fele jama jer na fo abata Senegal la bodon bala pe ma na ku yata fo because okay ade Senegal ma do but nin Gambia ni Senegal be kan aka Senegal le so you understand sa nita Gambian passport wala because I Gambia sukuro dunda ata afo nyen kay boy even kana banku dunda de ma ko la passport do boy that guy automatically hate me still now he hate me aka fo mo le am bedi afo de am bedi ndeka ne ko boy banku dindi man kana banku dindi na banku passport so dum na nga kay na lon dawo da na passport be bul be report la na table because atol do afla Electoral kaito mana banko kan. How can that be?
Well, immigration for man could be good dunia kona me battle but fen kata nyin silo lan tulba banko min kamba wandi banko le I understand. Janjandi kila kaito so de kata nyin silo la yela luwa long e kol ke ka nar ka de bulo kono nyama. Ya jele. So jang every day ni dale TV station or ka jam immigration na la migration ni jatwa ka jama la bika mabo. Gambia ka ke tabule it's normal. Ni ndaka jam ila banko pour ka migration control banko be lo wote dawo dala ka control because criminal kanale ka bula ko ne ka la banko na ko mo because bi la let's say ni me Gambia kaito so jang atata banko do tanga ko ke je ba Gambia dol be lo le na jina no tata di dunia ko no na jina no sa fa
Okay, this is the problem. You know the problem modi. You know dem ko la fi mo me an ko banko na banko dinti. Man dara seri na banko ga mo la banko kaito so. Because one near bad thing ke killing if you get for the get banko le for.
Tonya.
You understand it? Because 2 hours to finding like you not finding la bela banko to ko le. You understand it? Say you not 2 hours ka sila mo na wanda ka fo bole ko like ni be kukela e be 2 hours be fen ke kan. Alon ko ni ko amon ke tadi ila banko to e woltinya because one ibe sanjo fo la yeto fo okay e bota dame bole fo be dan halu ka finding because dan halu ni a finding is a kukeno. You understand it? Is a most attack no most kukeno. Say ila nationality ko lefo wana ni Somali so wala Gambian no ni kuke je mo fa wala duda problem ko e ba fule a Gambian or a Senegal or Nigerian or this say only one person you destroy all the countries name. You understand? Say what we should do, we should stand and fight together. We talk our people in Gambia, we talk our families, our friends. Momo domandi long. I try ya kana if ambula for you never kidding. But more better no back way. More better no back way. Gambia boy korado for better mata boy, more better mata fani more so na mo kamusu kenza.
Yeah.
Because of mo bankola kole ani ndo nyine kana nyoka na nyoma ko na to nya fo nyoe na tani ko banko mbele ka yendala mo tante ni suru watante ni banko ti mandinga tante fula tante mo mum kambe no di ta banko mo ta okay and why president o me anko fo baro kana ta ko tell us 3 years okay 5 years okay but that time I don't support it that time but at the right like na habita eta but we should open our eyes to stop it. How can we stop it? How can we stop it? Our voting is our things. Say remember to abu ya control the carte fight wala. Do the carte fight wala. Say remember so on to na kadi ambadi wala na fe control empatala ko na jam. Say atola kairo mun dola kairo di ya abeti ata super good. Sorry. Na bol be nyoba la jawo.
Yeah, no, they got understand. Jang di babo nyama. Ngara nte fo nga sili fo tara jamo nyin kono bari mba jam la mala ba topic jumala kono because ngala nyimba important na ba ke
No,
minga like
the topic was like he was talking about like make up outside kana kate fight. And he different states like moment ko rest dole kasi Gambia ka carte fe ni wulta Gambia ibama wulta Gambia wala fama mu Gambia no you have the right ya carte fe but if your two parents are not Gambians like ita wulta Gambia la parents solomon like fonko ke emang fonko ka ni fam emang Gambian citizen ya so say ita citizen ya is not for we don't tax citizen because we have first citizen we have second citizen we have third citizen hey ada tinin barawa songo bro inin barawa.
yeah, no, nga topic ko understand.
Yeah, people was talking that. I follow nyama like momo ya lonko like ele parents mu Gambia wala si Gambian sister futu wala Gambian foreigner la muti e ba e chema mu Gambian wolti we alawle e chema ni nek o fo moy alawle e chema ni ko process wolta ya ci process ni kamen ke ni chema yes Gambian citizen ya sura.
No, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, most of opposition party, you ko Bible UDP, the Bulka, for Komol, me, and KJB, Puri, I see a tiny, like, put more right, also, wala UD, wala Batandi Tente, you know, Gambia, Gamma mode opposition, don't be a one another, like, just, you know, I don't know, just to steal it, so because among interest for Kake.
So guys,
Can you take
guys, me live conclude on this one now, and then we started now. We started again. I don't want to. So the moment I come back, I'll be on TikTok and also in Facebook. So because I think you registration code in Nyandaka discourse back. So the next topic is going to be registration code. So we are live right now. You guys can add back. All right.
Okay.